Welcome to my fish room.
Okay, you guys have seen this many times before, so we didn't bother doing the video, but it also rained today. We got My Radar Pro that tells us when the weather's coming and how long it's going to last, and comes in really handy. That way we know whether to run for cover or it ain't going to get any better, you might as well stay out in it. So, but Fritzy helped me. We got her all cleaned up nice and shiny. So, just another pond, another day, tomorrow's another pond, the next day's another pond, so on and so forth. Pond season, yay! Okay, this is a pond you guys have seen many times before. My big pump kind of gave kaput, so I got two small pumps, so I came early to get the pond drained before my crew gets here, because there's no point in paying people to stand around other than myself. Okay, because I like being paid to stand around. I just don't like paying others to stand around. I'm funny I'm funny a lot of ways. So anyhow, spring has sprung, the grass has risen, we're getting frost again tonight. Okay, it's May 17th. We used to be able to plant in Toronto at the start of May without worrying about frost, but that's not the case this year. We had an easy winter, but spring is really long. So, yeah, we started the two pumps. We got two smaller pumps rather than one big pump and one small pump, but once we get down to just running water, the pump's more than enough. It's like 2,400 gallons an hour. That's more than comes out of the tap. So I just don't want to have to wait for the water to go down before the crew can jump in and start fishing out leaves and crap. Alright, so we'll see you guys when the crew gets here or something else interesting happens. No, it's not promotions. We get paid by Google to have videos posted because my demographic is really good. A lot of guys, some women watch it. A lot of Canadians and mostly North American Americans watch it. Sure. That was a pretty good toss. Didn't splash her at all. I was a little concerned it hit the water with the bottom of the pail and go whoosh. I quit. Now we shoot videos of if my kid does something stupid, if I cut myself, which I do quite often. This pond's probably been videoed 5, 10, 15 times, I don't know. Anything people are going to want to watch. Yeah, you're going to want to shove that into something because you'll never carry that out. Yeah, you can just rip the plastic. Well, these heavy-duty plastic bags work. Like, that's where we're going to dump everything in. And then everything has to be hauled up to the front gate there. That's one of the least fun parts of this. If you need a knife, I got a knife. Okay, well I'm gonna hook up the hoses now and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, bye. Okay, so how many times have you fallen in that hole now?
I'm doing it on purpose, to be honest.
Ah, yeah, that's my story too. See, every time I take my boy near water, I say, Aaron, don't fall in the lake. And invariably, falls in the lake. We went ice fishing one year. The end of the day, he says, Dad, I fell in the lake. How did you fall in the lake? There's 3 feet of ice. Well, you know, I was sticking my boot down the hole and I slipped and I went in it up to my knee. When was that? Hour and a half ago. Well, why didn't you tell Dad? Well, because you might have went home and I wanted to keep fishing. Like my boy went fishing with a broken foot once. I dropped a concrete block on his foot. He said, ow, ow, ow. Sure it's okay? Yeah, Dad, it's okay. Let's go fishing. The next day, he got his mom to take him to the emergency, and yeah, he had a broken foot. Hello.
Can I park here? No.
You can park beside my van.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right, Fritzy's here. Yay, Fritzy! Yeah, having the chest waders is a lot easier to do because you can kneel, you can sit, you can do whatever. Yeah. So you guys just check Kijiji all the time to see work, or?
Odd jobs on top of regular work, you know?
Yeah. So do you find that if you don't respond right away, you don't get the job? Because you guys took 5 minutes.
We usually, if we see it's been more than 2 hours, we don't even bother.
Yeah. Well, I took the ad down and I got calls for under 20 minutes. Well, why didn't you call right away? Like, you're obviously not looking at the ad now. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get, though. Last year, we got one guy that was lazy. The other 2 were good. But I always like it if they got a friend, because then they usually both work.
So you come back?
Yeah. See, I was originally only going to hire 3. And then I thought, okay, this guy's got a roommate, a personal work, and just in case one of them doesn't show up. Because usually one doesn't, even though they confirm in the morning. Because I always phone them. But, you know, maybe something else came up better.
I've done that. I've canceled on a job because of higher paying job, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know why the guy won't answer his phone. Just tell me. Like, it's not like I care.
That's just kind of shitty.
Yeah, like, I don't care. Like, it means nothing to me. Saves me $45. Yeah, well, if I got a job that's paying higher, that's the one I'm going to. And the one that pays fast. You know, the guy that slow on the pay and a little cheap on the price, yeah, we'll get to you when we get the money done. What's the usual going rate for casual?
It depends. Like most manual labor ranges 12 to 16.
Yeah?
If you're just moving stuff, it's usually 12. If you're doing something like this or renovations, closer to 16.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I pay my son 15, so I figure why not.
That's fair wage.
Yeah, well, that's what he gets at his dead-end job that he hates. See, he used to work for his father, but his father kept firing him. I think the record was 30 seconds from firing to rehiring. But I don't know if you ever worked with your dad.
Not on a paid basis.
Yeah, well, my son has the exact same personality as his father. So that's really irritating to deal with. But he's also the best son, you know, so. We're real happy with him because we know he's got to be a miserable... He's 22. you know. Fritzy? Yeah, well, you're making good time.
You took all these little pebbles at sea?
Yep, they all go into the buckets. Yeah, we end up with 5 or 6 buckets of them. Because under that area, there's a whole pile of them. Because they have this river effect. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
The guy says we have to move the bag.
Okay, I'll come up then. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so we got all the rocks out, all the crap out. Some of the crap, of course, is here. And we're starting to put the rocks in. We got probably 2/3 of the rocks back in. Okay, so we'll see you in a